Alright, what's up everybody? We are on episode 25 of Death Note, which is called Silence. I literally myself got off of the previous episode just now, which was Revival, of course. It was basically the revival of, our two Kiras, actually, when you think about it, with both Light and Misa. It's kind of, sad to see in general how Light continues to just use Odeya, which is actually the one scene that I didn't talk about in the review, I realize now, but Light basically had Misa once again half her life there, her remaining lifespan, and Rem noticed it on the camera. Rem literally pointed it out, like, damn, she did it again. And we know that, like, all Rem's interests are just protecting Misa, basically, right? Ensuring her happiness, and, I assume also keeping her alive as long as possible. Not having her do something like this again, although maybe the thing that I wonder about is, like, is he gonna be okay with it just because he knows that she had to do it to be happy, because that way she could be together with Light and they could actually get rid of their enemies? Or is she gonna is Rem gonna figure that, like, Light is actually still using Misa? Because that's what we're obviously seeing. We are. Misa doesn't really suspect it at all, but Rem can still tell. And so maybe Rem will actually somehow be able to get in the way of Light's plans. Also with the fact that, of course, L is even talking to Rem. Not that they're like buddies now or something, right? Or that Rem is telling L everything that he needs to know and stuff. This can go in so many different directions, is basically the point that I'm making. Everything is going so fast. Of course, everybody, the whole police, the team, I guess, are aware of what the Death Note is. They've touched it. They can see Rem. They have these two extra rules and stuff that they don't know are fake, so therefore they're not gonna, get rid of the Death Note and stuff because they think that they will die, actually, when in reality it's just gonna wipe Light of his memories again. He once again set up his plan very carefully, and everything seems to be working out. That's the thing. The question is then, to me, so are we gonna see him be able to fully execute on that plan now that everything has gotten back together? Or will there still be something getting in the way of it? And is it going to actually be a complete twist? And are the other guys going to win, right? Like, that's what I actually wonder about. Who of the two teams are winning? Because one has to win, you would figure, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, like I said, there is so much speculation in general you can do with this show. And so many little scenes that keep coming back where you figure, like, is this important or is it not? I was thinking about the fact how how L was giving Light a gun in episode 23, for example, and stuff, and I was thinking about that, and then realizing that, like, it's probably completely irrelevant by now. But all these things, yeah, it's fantastic to see. But for now, guys, really, we should just be diving into the episode at hand. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So, of course, if you enjoy my reactions to Death Note, you can already watch the next 8 episodes right now over on my Patreon. That is linked on top of the description. Over there, we will already be on episode 33. So we're going to be almost done with the show. I can't believe I'm saying it, because there's only going to be, I think, 37 episodes. So yeah, man, you can basically catch up on all of that right now over there, along with full-length reactions if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. But then with that being said, let's dive into episode 25 of Death Note. Okay. What is this opening? This is not something I would have expected. Children's playground? Church? Like a cathedral thing? Are we about to get some weird type of backstory for a certain character, or what's happening? Is that Watari? Was that like a young L, or... It is, isn't it? Oh, this can be good, man. What is this funeral type foreboding? I'm fucking terrified now, man. L figures that, like, he's done for, basically, or what?
ページの端がちょっと切れてるんですが、この切れた部分に名前を書いても死にますか？
He does figure it.
八神君、せっかく自由の身になったのにほとんどここから出ない。外で文字通り自由恋愛してもいいんですよ。
まだキラ事件は解決を見ていない。とても恋愛なんて気分にはなれないよ。それとも僕がずっとここにいたら迷惑だとでも言うのか。
The way he talks, like you can just tell the shift that happened again though, or is it just me? I wonder if Al can. Surely he does. Oh my god, dude. This is so eerie.
今僕は犯罪者を裁ける状況にない。ミサ、君が裁いてくれ。
What the fuck is happening? This episode has such a vibe, man. Okay, this is her just... Yeah, continuing the Kira killings. Dressing up like the doll from Bloodborne. Dude, the last thing I was expecting was this kind of musical montage.
どういうことだ。また犯罪者殺しが。じゃ、また他のキラが現れたってことに。
Okay, what is Light thinking here? Tackling it like this again.
ミサしかいない。アマネが自由になった途端ですね。
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, make him try and trail Misa down again? Rem can tell it too, and Rem will not like it.
死神はわからないと言ったが、もしノートの切れた方に名前を書いても殺せるなら不可能ではない。
しかし龍崎、ノートに名前を書き入れた者を捕まえたとして、ちゃんと大量殺人犯として罪に問い罰せられるのか。
ノートの存在を公にすべきでないのなら抹殺するべきだ。
抹殺とは穏やかじゃないが、上の方はそれに近い措置を取るだろうな。
Yeah, Rem will not like this. Exactly, and we'll just be blaming Light and seeing what he's doing. Yep, you're using her. Exactly.
この状況でミサを助けるには、龍崎の本名を私が
wants Rem to do it.
そして私が龍崎を殺せば、確実にミサの寿命に関わったことになり、私も死ぬ。
Oh, because he is after. Oh my god, that's so smart, dude. Checkmate.
死神のくせにお前がミサに入れ込んでることは十分分かっている。
Damn, man. This is so clever. God, they are teasing so much with this episode right now. It's like a whole new phase is beginning or something. Oh.
そんなところで何をしてるんだ、龍崎。そんなところで何をしてるんだ、龍崎。
What the fuck?
鐘の音が。鐘の音が今日すごくうるさいんですよね。
Which bells? Oh, the same cathedral bells that we heard in the beginning?
そうですか。
What is he doing?
ひっきりなしで教会ですかね。結婚式。それとも
A funeral?
私の言うことはみんなデタラメですので、一言も信じないでください。
Yo, this guy is hallucinating or something. What the fuck is happening?
お前の言うことは大概デタラメだ。いちいち真面目に
On purpose, I would assume.
しかし 互い様でしょ。生まれてから一度でも本当のことを
Oh
言ったこと
shit,
が
it's like
あ
a
るのですか。
confrontation, isn't it? Dude, this is some final confrontation, conversation type
確かに僕もたまには
vibes is
嘘を
what this has to it.
それでも僕は恋に人を傷つける嘘だけは言わないよう心がけていた。それが答えだ。
そう言うと思ってました。戻りましょう。ずぶ濡れです。
あ、
いや、ひどい目に遭いましたね。
お前が悪いんだろ。あんな雨の中を。
そうですね。すみません。
I feel so nervous. I don't know if it's justified.
何をする
What the fuck?
お手伝いをしようかと。
いいよ、そんなことはしなくても。
マッサージもつけますよ。
Uh,
せめてもの罪滅ぼしです。私、結構。
this really had some, like, yeah, this had some Bible story vibes to it. I don't know.
はい。
まだ濡れてる。
Or this is about to turn into something else entirely, but I don't think I don't think that's what's happening. Jesus Christ. Death Note the hentai.
寂しいですね。もうすぐお別れです。
Damn.
行きましょうか、ライト君。どうやらうまくいったようです。
What does parting ways mean, though?
あ、龍崎、どういうことです？ノートを死刑に使う承認を某国から得たって。
Oh,
二人、よくやってくれました。
what?
このノートの力は本当だろう。
大体誰が名前を書くんですか？一度書いたら13日以内の周期で永遠に書き続けなくちゃならなくなる。
ノートに名前を書き込むのは
Is
そこ
light?
から13日以内に死刑と決まっているものとし、13日経って生きていれば
Oh, okay,
死
just
刑
the
を免
prisoner.
除させるという司法取引をします。これさえクリアできれば一気に解決に結びつきます。
Oh no.
なんだ？
Is Rem about to kill him? What? Rem just killed Watari?
あたり、
What the fuck?
どういうことだ。
あたりには自分の身にもしものことがあった場合、全データが残る
Oh, I
と言
see.
ってあります。
もしものこと
Succeeded just in time.
まさか。
どこにもいない。
Oh my god, is he writing everyone down?
死にが
Oh my god, dude. No fucking way. Damn. Oh, he caught us full. Dude, this is crazy, man. I fucking hate this look.
どうしたんだ？しっかりしろ。
なんだ。どうなってる。落ち着けないと。
Yeah, you best act out your best,
あとは僕たち。
most upset moment ever.
死神どこだ？出てこい。
ライト。
お前は何か知っているはずだ。出てこい。
必ず龍崎の
Is that from Rem or what's the sand?
この事件を解決することが花向けなんだ。渡りを
Yeah, because Rem would die by doing it, right?
人のためにも。
でもやっぱり殺されますよ。
殺されるのが怖ければ抜けてください。ここは命を懸けた人の集まりのはずです。
いやそうだけど龍崎みたいな言い方やめてくださいよライト君。
He is Ryuzaki now. Just like he wanted.
邪魔者はすべて消えた。
Oh my god.
僕は新世界の神だ。
Wow. What an episode, guys. I don't even know where to begin. I think what I absolutely loved about it, the thing that actually stands out the most, and of course, you know, the easiest thing would be to just immediately get started and talk about Elle's death and what it means, of course, for the you know, for the rest of the show and all these things. But what I loved about the episode was how much it felt in a way like an ode to him, and at the same time how it very much portrayed his death already as sort of inevitable, right? And it's something that what's so great about it is how I myself kind of feel like I had sort of seen it coming for a while, but then at the same time Elle does too. That's just the beauty of it. And I love how they still gave him such a proper send-off, and they gave him everything that he wanted, because in the end he did manage to solve the case. And he realizes it, I think, in the moment there when he dies. And yeah, they on one hand, it definitely does make me feel very sad. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but I told people about this, right? I'm not necessarily team Light, so I'm certainly not relieved that this happened, and I don't even I'm not rooting for him to win or something, even though he very much might, and I'll be cool with it. Don't get me wrong. I'm here for the journey, right? That's what I've been saying all this time. But at the same time, I kind of feel like, man, but the show will not be the same without Elle, I think, because yeah, he played. It's so interesting when you think about it, how really they set the show up as like it's Light versus Elle. And I remember very much in the very beginning of the show already wondering, like, does that mean that Light versus Elle is going to be the entire show? Is it going to be an arc in the show? And it's actually neither of those. It's kind of in between. Like, it's a massive arc, but it's not the whole show. So I find that fascinating to think about. Like, okay, why, you know, he served this purpose for 2/3 of the show, I guess, because yeah, we're sort of nearing the last 12 episodes now, and now we're going to be without him. And it's very weird because yeah, at the same time, the other guys in the police force are still there. Light's dad is still there, and you know, Matsuda and you know, some of the other guys. So yeah, I don't know. I just hadn't seen that coming, I think, whatsoever. And it definitely does make me wonder, of course, you know, how are they going to resolve the story in these last 12 episodes then? But the whole episode, the vibe of it, like I said, it had such a feeling of inevitability to it. And I loved especially the opening where we see those little shots of yeah, like an orphanage, I guess it was, right, where children were playing, and we see this kind of cathedral and Watari there. Like, I read a quick little synopsis, and I guess it really was supposed to represent how Watari picked up Elle from the orphanage or something, right? So it actually gave them some backstory, which was, you know, heartwarming to see little Elle there, you know, like only being what, 4, 5, 6 years old maybe in the moment. Yeah, and then the episode itself, again, I mean, that was the part with Misa even, which kind of had a very similar vibe to it, I would say. With Light having her continue the Kira killings. Rem then also realizing, and that was beautiful, and could have never thought about that. But again, all of these elements came back into place so perfectly and logically. It's hard to kind of wrap your head around it. I was surprised that I managed to kind of catch on to it almost immediately, because it was a lot to take in. But you know, basically Light figured that, like, putting the police force now on Misa again, you know, Rem would have to kind of like save her by killing Elle, which would mean Rem's death all at the same time as well. so Light could just get rid of a bunch of birds with one stone, as you might put it. What a plan! What an absolute plan! And then that conversation that Light has with Elle on top of the rooftop or whatever when it's raining and stuff, talking about how people lie. Beautiful, having that little scene with, like them drying each other up. God damn, man! It's just all in all, this episode was so good. It was so fantastic, and it's like I said, it's a little bit weird because it feels almost like a. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily feel like a series finale. No, it doesn't, because you know that we still have to see then what Light turns into. And I guess that very much just is what I expect out of the last 12 episodes, to see what he truly turns into, and if there will be retribution for him waiting at the end of it, or if he's true, like, I don't know, or if he's gonna drive himself crazy, and that's kind of how it ends. And he puts an end to his realizing by himself maybe that he's doing far too much harm to the world than good or something. Like, that's definitely sort of the direction I expected to head into. I doubt, well, I don't know, I doubt that the police force is going to be able to catch him or something. That's not really the ending that I foresee for this. But God, it's a lot of food for thought. Yeah, like I said, it's a little bit after an episode like this and seeing how Elle died and how sad that made me feel, it makes me all the more almost upset, I guess, just seeing Light put his act on and, pretending like he feels so driven in taking out whoever's responsible now. And just seeing that goddamn awful smile on his face. Like, I don't hate Light's character. I don't hate him. I don't truly feel disgusted by it or something either. But it's definitely giving me, I don't know, man. I'm not a very emotional person, so I can definitely see that there would be more people that would actually like either hate him or they would love him. I'm kind of neither, right? I always said that from the start. But moments like this, they definitely make me feel some type of way, which is nice for a change, because I didn't know I could feel those kinds of things. So, all in all, it was a fantastic episode. I absolutely loved it. And I'm looking forward to seeing where the show goes from here, because not that long left. And I definitely wonder, what we're gonna see the show truly turn into now with Elle being, gone from the picture. So with that being said, guys, I hope that you enjoyed my reaction to this episode of Death Note. Of course, the next 8 episodes will already be up over on Patreon, which is linked on top of the description. Over there, we will be on episode 33 already, so you can check out and catch up all the way to there, along with full-length reactions if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. But then with that being said, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.